my dear Capricorn. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of August with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's 4 elements. Pick a card reading up. Spirit's message for my situation for the full members to this channel. And the reading, the thing I do not see coming, are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for July to get a context, and this is the prediction for August. I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the Tarot Illuminati for the readings part, and the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore for clarifications. So when I open your deck here, I see the 6 of Cups together with the Hierophant. So the 6 of Cups are a reconciliation. Oh, see, this is like a movie. Is this we getting older, or is what's going on here? I feel like someone doesn't want to regret the decisions that they made in life. They don't want to grow old and have regrets. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant here. It's about family, tradition, wanting to do what's right, wanting to do what's right in the eyes of society, our mother, our best friend, our partner. It can be hard to please everyone at the same time, but we want to build some value. We want to have a tribe, we want to have a family. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Alchemist, the Magician. And he is trying to figure out here how to get this happy life. And he doesn't always have the experience to, you know, make that happen. He might be doing things wrong and getting it wrong. And therefore ending up screwing things up. But he's a beginner, he's a magician. He tries things and then he sees what happens. So I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. Prince of Cups, the Hierophant. So this is someone that wants love. They want to, how can I explain these emotions? They want you to want the same thing. It's almost like forcing and yet not forcing. It's not like angry control. It's more like this is how it should be. You should know better, or you should have known these unwritten rules. And it's not petty per se. It's almost like everyone thinks that this is true, and except for you maybe that maybe didn't want this thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, so 6 elements. And here we have the 6 of Swords, solving problems, Prince of Cups. So a person loves you, but might see you as a little bit of a problem. They might think that, a little bit too much to the left there, or a little bit too much to the south. I don't know how we will make you do things better or appropriately, so that we can have a relationship and be happy, because this person just wants to be happy and they think maybe you're complicating things. Okay. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirits, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Capricorn viewers. So I want my dear Capricorn to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I will tune in here for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in August. The new bottom of the deck, Prince of Swords. Someone is rebelling. They don't agree. Okay. And the old bottom of the deck, the Empress. We're probably trying to be that person that the other person wanted us to be. And we couldn't because it drained us. 8 of Cups is when we gave too much of ourselves and we became like empty and hollow and sad, depressed. We want to be loved for who we are, not for who people would want us to be. So this is what's on your mind. With the person most on your mind, this is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. This is your feelings. And this is the bond between the two of you. Their feelings, your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for August, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation. 4 of Swords. I feel this is you being in the land in between. Yes, you would have wanted what this other person also wanted, but you can't agree to it on whatever terms. You don't want to be pushed into a role or pushed into a way of being. You want to be loved for who you are, not how this person or their family or their friends or everyone expects you to be. It's like you are bought like a product and you're supposed to fit a certain role, and you're not a product, you're a person. So here you're not rebelling, you're just like, I need to think this through. I don't believe this is the way I want to go down. What's on your mind is the Tower. 416. It's like you're trying to hold off the collapse. You don't want to press the elimination button or the, nuclear bomb button and destroy the relationship. You're trying to, win time, okay? But there's something inside of you that's probably pushing for breaking the situation down into its molecules and either building it up stronger and better or not building it up at all. And this is the other person, 6 of Pentacles. They have everyone on their side apparently. They do the right thing and it's just you that's seem to malfunction in this situation. You feel like the alien or the person that can't understand the rules or even like the roles that you need to play, or you don't want a script for your life. You don't want things to be like, oh, this is your role, this is how you are supposed to be, and you can sit there next to grandpa. It explodes your head apparently if someone tries to put you in that position. And it's nothing strange. First and foremost, we are a person, and eventually we will find our role. People can't just push us into a role, especially if we are getting this stubborn. 4 of Pentacles, you refuse. 4 of Swords, both these cards are tied to the Emperor, but you don't seem that mighty. It just seems like a little child that just, no, I don't want to. Stubborn like a donkey, and rather refuse to speak than to agree. But there's no point in speaking because people don't listen anyways. So it's like talking to deaf ears because they are already made up their mind what's great and how we're supposed to be. And 8 of Pentacles, so you would want to work on it and not put the self-destruction or destroying the relation button. You would want to, do the best you can. And then we have the Moon here. I feel like there's an urgency because this person is anxious and they want to quickly push you into a certain role before you get like a chance to figure out that you want someone better or something better, or before you can escape. But I think if they would have just cooperated with you or loved you for who you were instead of trying to tie you down, I think things would have become much easier for them, and it would be more likely that they would get what they wanted if they didn't force you into this. If they kind of didn't try to, you know, shackle and chain you to the stall. It's like you're a cow they bought on the market and quickly, you know, putting it into the stall, chaining it to the wall so it won't get away. And now you cow are supposed to stay there and give us milk forever and ever. And the cow doesn't have a saying, but it feels like, probably I should break free and run away. Everyone would hate me and chase me, but I would be free at least. So this is your behaviors and attitudes, 2 of Wands. And so it seems like you're remaining in the stall, but you're dreaming of freedom. So you think that this is probably not what I would have chosen for myself, but these people seems very invested into getting the milk that they have needs for. And 3 of Swords, this person feels your need to run away or feels that they won't be able to hold you off forever. So it becomes a very false situation where everyone just try to hold status quo to not make the other person sad, or to not, for this person is not getting the truth, because that would make them sad. So, well, I think this situation has become a little bit infected, and it was because someone wanted something a little bit too much, and started with these chains and shackles and rules and regulations, and this is how you're supposed to be, and you shouldn't behave like that, and trying to, you know, push the round person through a square hole. And here we have the Hermit. The Hermit doesn't apply to society's rules. They kind of separate from society and figure out what they want, and that's better, like what's better for them. They might see, my parents did things like this, our religion in our town do things like this, the town council, they want to do things like that. But I separate myself. I go up to my little cave in the mountain and I figure out how I would have wanted it, because I don't want to be too colored by everyone else's opinion, by culture, by what everyone else thinks. I want to know what I think, what I want, and what's my soul's path forward. I don't want to be trapped into something that someone else figured out for me. This is 9, so it's connected with the moon, 18, and this is what this person feared that you will do, that you would need time to figure it out, and that the answer might not be what they want, that you don't want to stay in the stall with your face against the wall, okay? Rhyme wasn't intended, okay? So clarification with Wizard's Tarot, so we clarify the 4 of Swords. And it's the 9 of Pentacles. So 9 is connected to these cards. You feel another pull. You know that things could be in another way. But you just don't say, because you have, you know, it's a whole gang here that are so nice and agreeable. And, you know, everyone says, this is how it should be done. And who are you to come and say that they are wrong and that you don't want to do it? Clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Tower again. So you're about to explode, but you're holding it inside. But in the same time, you're refusing also to agree. So it's become a little bit of a pressure boiler. So clarify these 2 towers. It's a 10 of Pentacles. You want this, the family situation, the friends, the nice harmonious feeling of being with the comrades or people that cares about you, but not to any price. And then you rather blow it up than to stay. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. And it's the Devil. So people wants to shackle and chain you down to something that they have decided is good for you and good for everyone. So, and it's 15, 1 plus 5, 6. So these are connected to the Lover's card. How we want other people to love us, so we don't get scared that we will be abandoned. It's basically what's going on here. Clarify your feelings, the 8 of Pentacles, and it's the Knight of Pentacles. So you're not a dangerous person. Your dreams are not dangerous. You just have a mind of your own, like a stubborn mind of your own, and have your own take on things. So they can't give you a role. You're already like this person. And, you know, the world will be shaped around you. World can't shape you into something you're not. It's just you're pretty rigid like that. And it's good. Okay. You're supposed to be you. Clarify their feelings. And we have a Page of Wands. So they have a lot of ideas how to improve you or how you could do things better. And if you just stepped up and if you try this, if you call that person. Okay. Good intentions, but clarify the Two of Wands. This you holding, I feel like tension in your jaw where you're holding your teeth like this. Okay. The Empress. So you're trying to be likable. You're trying to, you know, sit pretty and, you know, do what's expected of you. These arches shows that everyone knows in this situation knows that the situation are supposed to grow towards something in particular, and you would want to grow towards it. It's your soul's purpose, but other people is trying to prevent that growth. It's painful for them if you would grow in that situation. I don't know why. It can be that if you grew in that situation, you would meet your soulmate and it wouldn't be this person. Or if you grew in that direction, you would want to move to another country, another city, or move life. I don't know. Clarifying their behaviors and attitudes. And we have the Moon again. So it's a lot of fear here. They just want to kind of have a deal with you. So you won't scare them. They want to scare them that the future will not be as pretty as they dream it could be. Clarify the Hermit. And we have a Six of Swords. You're trying to solve things like more on depth. You want to figure things out. You want good relationships too, but maybe not the one that your mother and father had or that this family proclaims that you should have. 666. So if they wouldn't have forced you into a certain role, you would have naturally found your own role and everything would have been nice in the world. But they had to force you, they had to be scared, they had to try to model you and control you, and this is what we got. Great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So I guess it's you that's angry and the other people wants you to soften to love and become agreeable, but you feel the rebellion and maybe they are trying to also force you to be in a certain way with anger and you should behave like this and shouldn't behave like this. And the Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. So I think you can stay soft as you are, but you can also be shining as who you are. So you don't have to hold back, but you don't have to be brutal either. You can be you know, more your true divine self, and maybe that would heal the situation if you let yourself be you. And you know, even with this low voice, you can tell this is your way of doing things. It's not my way of doing things. It's probably not how I'm going to decide upon how to do things. And it doesn't have to be more than that. It can be like the end of discussion and I haven't made up my mind and I might do this, I might do that. I will tell you. So I think you need to be more open about what's going on inside of you and less, you know, agreeable and grinding your teeth and waiting for the day when you can escape. You're allowed to escape at any time, but maybe that's not what you want. Maybe you just want a voice. Instead of being silent for the sake of peace, speak your mind at all times. But don't do it with an upset, angry, conflicted kind of energy. It just says, no, I don't agree with you. I see things like this. And it doesn't have to be like a big thing. And if they make it into a big thing, it's their problem. You say, okay, I'm seeing you're getting upset. Try to calm down. You don't need to get like all pants in a twist here because I don't have the same opinion as you. We are two different people, so calm down. So try to see if you can voice yourself a little bit more, because this pressure boiler that you're playing with, it's going to, we see these two towers. It's so try to be more expressive, even if you're calm in your expression. and you know, you don't want to start a conflict, you don't want to hurt this sweet people that's you know, seem so invested in stuff. So take it easy, take it slow, but you know, always tell the truth of how you feel. Okay, so I would urge you to watch the love reading for July to learn more about this situation or relationship. And please share my videos to let more people know about them. Also like the video to show YouTube that you want to continue seeing readings from me in your feed. And of course, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be sure that you get noticed when I'm posting a new video. Thank you in advance also for watching this far. Take really good care. Until next time, stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.